there is a recently uncovered phenomenon of saffron terrorism that has been implicated in many bomb blasts of the past.
For centuries, Sanatan Dharma has shaped the soul of Bharat. Not as a religion, but as a civilization. Inclusive, evolving, timeless. But in recent decades, something disturbing has unfolded. Not from invaders, but from within. In 2008, amidst the Malegaon blast, a new phrase was launched by the then UPA government into the public psyche. Saffron terror. A term that casually linked Hindu symbols with extremism. Was it about justice or about the headlines, security or vote banks? You decide. The UPA government pushed this narrative hard. Cases like Samjhauta Express, Ajmer Sharif and Mecca Masjid became tools, not of justice, but of politics. The NIA itself informed the courts that there was no evidence linking Hindu groups to these cases. But by then, the political damage was done. And now, the same agenda continues under a new label, Sanatani Terror. Fast forward to April 2025, Malegaon case was dismissed. All accused acquitted after 17 years. No evidence, no conspiracy, just destroyed lives. And a narrative that quietly collapsed.
दिन रात पिटाई करते थे और इतनी बुरी तरह से मारते थे कि मेरे ये पूरे पैर, हाथ नीले और काले पड़ जाते थे। उंगलियां भी ऐसी टेढ़ी नहीं होती थी, मैं ग्लास भी नहीं पकड़ पाती थी पानी पीने के लिए। सोने का कोई नियम नहीं मीन्स सोने ही नहीं देते थे, जिससे मानसिक तौर पर एक व्यक्ति कमजोर हो जाता है और दिमाग घूमने लगता है उसका। बिल्कुल नहीं सोने दिया जाता, रात भर पीटते, दिन भर पीटते।
Instead of reflection or apology from the Congress party, they are pushing the Sanatani terror narrative. Yes, not just saffron, but now Sanatan itself is under attack. Mocked, ridiculed, dragged through the mud by those desperate to fracture Hindu unity. Why else would leaders call Sanatan a disease or want to eradicate it? Or call it a chain that must be broken? These aren't random remarks. They're part of a calculated campaign to undermine Hindu civilizational identity by persistently portraying Sanatan Dharma as a backward and dangerous ideology. For those who fail to defeat Hindu society politically, the new strategy is ideological warfare. Demonize its symbols, mock its saints, distort its scriptures, and break the bonds that unite it. But this is a new India, not the India of selective silence and soft surrender. The very core of Bharat cannot be suppressed by slurs. It has withstood empires, invasions, and distortions for millennia.